Two households, both alike in dignity, in this fair city where we lay our scene. From ancient grudge break to new mutiny, where civil blood makes civil hands unclean. From forth the fatal loins of these two foes, a pair of star-crossed lovers take their life, whose misadventured piteous overthrows do with their death bury their parents' strife. The fearful passage of their death-marked love, and the continuance of their parents' rage, which, but their children's end, naught could remove, is now the 2 hours' traffic of our stage.
Montague moves me. My name's weapon is up. Draw! If he be a man.
Down with that Capulet!
Get him!
Go on, get him! Down with that!
Fools! Put down your blade. You know not what you do.
What? Art thou drawn among these heartless hinds? Turn thee, Member. Look upon thy death.
I do but keep the peace.
What? Drawn? And talk of peace? I hate the word as I hate hell, all Montagues and thee. Have at thee, coward!
Come on, man. Montague comes and flourishes his blade in spite of me. Thou villain, Capulet!
Rebellious subjects! Enemies to peace, will you not hear? What holy men, you beasts that quench the thirst of your pernicious rage with purple fountains spurting from your veins, on pain of torture, from those bloody hands, throw those mistempered weapons to the ground, and hear the sentence of your moving priests. 3 civil brawls, bred of an airy word by thee, old Capulet, and you, Montague, have thrice disturbed the quiet of our streets. If ever you disturb our streets again, your lives shall pay the forfeit of the peace. For this time all the rest depart away. Capulet, go along with me. Montague, come you this afternoon to hear further my pleasure in this matter. Once more, on pain of death, all men depart!
Ah, where is Romeo? Saw you him today? Right glad I am he was not at this fray.
Oh, sir, an hour before the worship's sun peered forth the golden window of the east, a troubled mind drove me to walk abroad. So early walking did I see your son. Towards him I made, but he was ware of me, and stole into cover to the wood.
Many a morning hath he there been seen, with tears augmenting the fresh morning dew. Then from the light steals home my heavy son, and private in his chamber pens himself. shuts up his windows, locks fair daylight out, and makes himself an artificial night. Black and portentous must this humour prove, unless good counsel may the cause remove.
Noble uncle, do you know the cause?
I neither know it nor can learn from
Have
him.
you importuned him by any means?
Both by myself and many other friends. But he, his own and affection's counsellor, is to himself so secret and so close, so far from sounding and discovery. Could we but learn from whence his sorrow grow, we would as willingly give cure as know.
See, where he comes. So please you step aside. I'll know his grievance. Will be much tonight. Good morrow, cousin.
Ay me, sad hours seem long. Was that my father that went hence so fast?
It was. What sadness lengthens Romeo's hours?
Not having that which having makes them short.
In love.
Out of her favour, where I am in love. Oh me, what fray was here? Yet tell me not, for I've heard it all. 'Tis much to do with hate, but more with love. This love feel I, that feel no love in this. Griefs of mine own lie heavy in my breast. Love is the smoke raised with the fume of sighs, being purged a fire sparkling in lovers' eyes, being vexed a scene nourished with lovers' tears. What is it else? A madness most discreet, a choking gall and a preserving sweet. Farewell, my cause.
Soft, I'll go along.
But I have lost myself. I am not here. This is not Romeo. He is some other way.
Well, tell me, in sadness, who is it that you love?
In sadness, cousin, I do love a woman.
I aimed so near when I supposed you loved.
A right good mark, man, and she is fair, I love.
All right, fair mark, fair cuz, as soon as hit.
Well, in that hit you miss. She'll not be hit with Cupid's arrow. She hath Dian's wit, and in strong proof of chastity, well armed from love's weak childish bow, she lives uncharmed.
Then she had sworn that she'll still live chaste.
She hath. And in that sparing makes huge waste.
Be ruled by me. Forget to think of her. Examine other beauties.
He that is struck and blind cannot forget the precious treasure of his eyesight lost. Farewell, thou canst not teach me to forget.
I'll pay that doctrine, or else die in debt.
How now, my lord? What says my suit?
My child is but a stranger to this world. Let 2 more summers wither in their pride, ere we may think her ripe to be a bride.
Younger than she, a happy mother's maid.
And too soon marred are those so early made. The earth has swallowed all my hopes, but she is the hopeful lady of my earth. But woo her, gentle Pallas, get her heart. My will to her consent is but a part, and she agreeing within her scope of choice lies my consent and fair according voice. This night I hold an old accustomed feast, whereto I have invited many a guest, such as I love, and you amongst all. One more most welcome makes my number more. In my poor house, look and behold the night, earth treading stars that make dark heaven light, which on more view of many, mine being one, may stand in number, but in reckoning none. Come, go with me. Go through this city and seek these persons out, whose names are written here, and to them say, my house and welcome on their pleasure stay.
Find them out whose names are written here. Oh. I must to the learned.
You can't be saying that though. Look to me first, and then
Blue bronze.
Good end, good fellow.
Oh, got a good end, sir. I pray, sir. Can you read?
I say, if I know the letters and the language. Say, good fellow, I can read. Signor Martino and his wife and daughters, Countess Anselm and his beauteous sisters, Mercutio and his brother Valentine, my uncle Capulet and his wife and daughters, my fair niece Rosaline, Livia, Signor Valencio and his cousin Tybalt, Lucio and the lively Helena. A fair assembly. Whither should they come?
To supper. To supper at our house. My master is the great, rich Capulet. And if he be not the house of Montagues, I pray, come, crush a cup of wine. Est ye merry?
Oh!
At this same ancient feast of Capulet stops the fair Rosaline, whom thou so lovest, with all the admired beauties of this city. Go thither, with unattainted eye, compare her face to some that I shall show. Nor make thee think thy swan a crow.
One fairer than my love. Oh, the all-seeing sun ne'er saw her match since first the world began.
Tut, you saw her fair none else being by. Herself poised with herself in either eye. But in that crystal scales let there be weighed your lady's love against some of the maids that I will show, shining at this feast. And she shall scant show well that now shows best.
Go along. No such sights be shown, but to rejoice in splendour of my own.
Nurse, where's my daughter? Call her forth to me. What lamb? What ladybird? God forbid! Where's this girl? What? Juliet!
Madam, I am here. What is your will?
This is the matter. Nurse, thou's hear our counsel. Thou knowest my daughter's of a pretty age. Oh, faith! I can tell her age unto an hour. On Lammas Eve at night shall she be 14, and shall she marry, I remember it well. 'Tis since the earthquake now this 11 years, and she was weaned. I never shall forget it. Of all the days of the year upon that day, for I had then laid wormwood to my dog, and when she did taste the nibble of the wormwood on my dog and felt it bitter, pretty fool, to see her tetchy and fall out with the dog. Enough of this, I pray thee, hold thy peace.
And still thou too, I pray thee, nurse, say I.
Peace I have done. Oh, God mark thee to his grace. Thou wast the prettiest babe that e'er I nursed, and I might live to see thee married once. I have my wish. Marry? That marry is the very theme I came to talk of. Tell me, daughter Juliet, how stands your disposition to be married?
It is an honour I dream not of.
Well, think of marriage now. By my count, I was your mother much upon these years that you are now a girl. Thus then, in brief, the valiant Paris seeks you for his love. Oh, a man, young lady! Lady such a man as all the world! Why, he's a man of wax.
No, the summer hath not such a flower.
Nay, no, his flower, he in faith the very flower. What say you? Can you love the gentleman? This night you shall behold him at our feast. Read o'er the volume of young Paris's face, and find delight writ there with beauty's pen. So shall you share all that he doth possess, by having him making yourself no less. No less! Nay, bigger! women grow by men. Speak briefly. Can you like of Paris's love?
I'll look to like, if looking like you move, but no more deep will I dart mine eye than your consent gives strength to make it fly.
The guests to come. Juliet, the county stays. Go, girl. Sing happy nights to happy days.
Not for this ambling being but heavy.
Nay, gentle Romeo, we must have you dance.
Oh, not I. You believe me, you have dancing shoes with nimble soles. I have a soul of lead. So stakes me to the ground, I cannot move.
You are a lover. Borrow Cupid's wings and soar with them above a common bond.
I am too sore and pierced with his shaft to soar with his light feathers, and so bound under love's heavy burden do I sink.
And to sink in it, should you burden love? Too great oppression for a tender thing.
Is love a tender thing? It's too rough, too rude, too boisterous, and it pricks like a thorn.
If love be rough with you, be rough with love. Prick love for pricking and beats love down. Give me a case to put my visage in.
Oh, come, knock and enter. And no sooner in, but every man be taken to his legs.
Talk from me. Let wantons light apart, tickle the senseless rushes with their heels. I'll be a candle holder and then look on. The game was ne'er so fair, and I am done.
If thou art dumb, we'll draw thee from the mire of this reverence love, wherein thou stickst up to the ears. Come, we burn daylight. Ho!
We mean well in going to this mask. 'Tis no wits to go.
Why? May one ask?
I dreamed a dream tonight.
And so did I.
Well, what was yours?
That dreamers often lie.
Oh, in bed asleep while they do dream things true.
Oh, then I see Queen Mab hath been with you. She is the fairies' midwife, and she comes in shape no bigger than an agate stone on the forefinger of an alderman, drawn with a team of little atomies athwart men's noses as he lies asleep. Her chariot is an empty hazelnut made by the joiner squirrel or old grub, time out of mind, the fairies' coachmakers, and in this state she gallops night by night through lovers' brains, and then they dream of love.
Oh.
Sometimes she driveth o'er a soldier's neck, and then dreams he of cutting foreign throats, of breeches, ambuscados, Spanish ballets, and thus, being frightened, swears a prayer or two and sleeps. This is the very man that plats the manes of horses in the night and bakes the elflocks in foul, sluttish hairs, which once untangled, much misfortune bodes. This is the hag, when maids lie on their backs, that presses them and learns them first to bear, making them women of good character as she.
Peace, Mercutio! Peace. Thou talkest of nothing.
True. I talk of dreams, which are the children of an idle brain, begotten nothing but vain fantasy, which is as thin a substance as the wind.
This wind you talk of blows us from ourselves. Supper is done, and we shall come too late.
I fear too early. For my mind misgives some consequence. Its hanging at the stars shall bitterly begin this fearful date, with this night's revels, and expire the term of a despised life closed in my breast by some vile forfeit of untimely death.
On
Well, hey! Woo! Oh, welcome, gentlemen. I have seen the day where I have worn a visor and could tell a whispering tale into a fair lady's ear. Such as would please. 'Tis gone, 'tis gone, 'tis gone. You are welcome, gentlemen. Come, musicians, play, get a hall, give room, and turn the tables up.
What lady's that, which doth enrich the hand of yonder maid? Or she doth teach the torches to burn bright. The measure done, I'll watch her place of stand, and touching hers make blessed my rude hand. Did my heart love till now? Forswear its sight, for I ne'er saw true beauty till this night.
This, by his voice, should be a Montague. What? Dares the slave come hither with antic face to fleer and scorn at her solemnity? By the stock and honour of our kin, to strike him dead, I'll hold it not a sin.
Right, how now, kinsman? Wherefore storm thou so?
Uncle, this is a villain, our foe.
Young Romeo, is it?
'Tis he, that villain Romeo.
Content thee, gentle coz. Let him alone. He is a virtuous and well-governed youth. I would not, for the wealth of all this town here in my house, do him disparagement. Therefore be patient. Take no note of him. It is my will, the which, if thou respect, will show a fair present to put off these frowns, and ill-beseeming semblance for a feast.
It fits when such a villain is a guest. I'll not enjoy him.
He shall be endured. Am I the master here, or are you? Go to. You'll set a mutiny among my guests. You'll set cock-a-hoop. You'll be the man. Be quiet, or for shame, I'll make you quiet.
I will withdraw. But this intrusion shall now seeming sweet convert to bitterest goo.
If I profane with my unworthiest hand this holy shrine, the gentle find is this: my lips, two blushing pilgrims ready stand to smooth that rough touch with a tender kiss.
Good pilgrim, you do wrong your hand too much, which mannerly devotion shows in this, with saints of hands that pilgrims' hands do touch, and palm to palm is holy palmer's kiss.
Who have not saints' lips and holy palmers too?
I, pilgrim, lips that they must use in prayer.
Oh then, dear saints, let lips do what hands do. They pray, grants thou, lest faith turn to despair.
Saints do not move, though grant for prayer's sake.
They move not. On my prayer's effect, I take. Thus from my lips, by yours my sin is purged.
Then have my lips the sin that they have
The
took.
sin from my lips. Oh, trespass sweetly urged, give me my sin again.
You kiss by the book.
Madam, your mother craves a word with you.
What is her mother? Is she a Capulet?
Her mother's the lady of the house.
Oh, dear Count, my life is my foe's debt. Away, begone the sports at the best. I so fear the more is my unrest.
What is your gentleman that would not dance? You see me marry, and my grave is like to be my wedding bed.
His name is Romeo and Montague, the only son of your great enemy.
My only love, sprung from my only hate. Too early seen unknown, and known too late. Prodigious birth of love it is to me that I must love a loathed enemy.
Anon, anon, come let's away, the strangers are all gone.
Go forward when my heart is here. Oh, turn back, dull earth, and find thy centre out.
Romeo! Romeo!
Romeo! Romeo! Call him Mercutio.
Romeo!
Yes! Manna! Passion! Lover! Appear thou in the likeness of a sigh. The ape is dead, and I must conjure him. I conjure him by Rosalind's bright eyes, by her high forehead that has gone, by her fine foot, straight leg, and quivering foot. Then in thy likeness thou appear to us.
And if he hear thee, thou wilt anger him.
I conjure only but to raise up him. Ooh.
Come, hid himself among the trees.
Romeo? Good night. I'll to my truckle bed. This field bed is too cold for me to sleep. Come, shall we go?
Go then. For 'tis in vain to seek him here. That means not to be found. He jests at scars that never felt a wound. Oh, but stop! What light through yonder window breaks? Oh, it is the east, and Juliet is the sun. Arise, fair sun, and kill the the envious moon, who is already sick and pale with grief, that thou her maid art far more fair than she. Oh, it is my lady! Oh, it is my love! Oh, that she knew she were!
By me.
She speaks! Speak again, bright angel!
Oh, Romeo. Romeo. Wherefore art thou Romeo? Deny thy father, and refuse thy name. Or, if thou wilt not, be but sworn my love, and I'll no longer be a Capulet. 'Tis but thy name that is my enemy. Thou art thyself, though not a Montague. What's Montague? It is nor hand, nor foot, nor arm, nor face, nor any other part belonging to a man. Be some other name. What's in a name? That which we call a rose, by any other name would smell as sweet, so Romeo would, were he not Romeo called, retain that dear perfection which he owes without that title. Romeo, doff thy name, and for that name which is no part of thee, take all myself.
I take thee at thy word! Call me but love, and I'll be new baptized. Henceforth, I never will be Romeo.
My ears have not yet drunk 100 words of that tongue's utterance, yet I know the sound. Art thou not Romeo and a Montague?
Neither. Fair maid, if either thee dislike.
How camest thou hither? Tell me, and wherefore? And this place death, considering who thou art. If any of my kinsmen find thee here.
What love can do that dares love attempt, therefore thy kinsmen are no stop to me.
If they do see thee, they will murder thee. I would not for the world they saw thee here.
I have night's cloak to hide me from their eyes. And but thou love me, let them find me here. My life were better ended by their hate than death prorogued wanting of thy love.
Thou knowest the mask of night is on my face, else would a maiden blush to paint my cheek for that which thou hast heard me speak tonight. Dost thou love me? I know thou wilt say aye, and I will take thy word. Oh, gentle Romeo, if thou dost love, pronounce it faithfully. In truth, though Montague, I am too fond, and therefore thou mayest think my paler light I should have been more strange, I must confess. But that thou overheardst, ere I was ware, my true love's passion, therefore, pardon me.
Lady, by yonder blessed moon that tempts with silver.
By the moon, the inconstant moon, lest that thy love prove likewise variable.
Well, then what shall I swear by? If my heart
do
still
not
love.
swear. Although I joy in thee, I have no joy in this contract tonight. It is too rash, too unadvised, too sudden, too like the lightning which doth cease to be ere one can say it lightens. Sweet, good night.
Wilt thou leave me so unsatisfied?
What satisfaction canst thou have tonight?
The exchange of thy love's faithful vow for mine.
I gave thee mine before thou didst request it. And yet I would it were to give again. My bounty is as boundless as the sea. My love is deep. The more I give, the more I have. Both are infinite. Imagine. I hear some noise within. Dear love, adieu. Anon, good nurse. Sweet Montague, be true.
Oh, blessed night! I am afeard. Being in night, all this is but a dream. Too flattering sweet to be substantial.
3 words, dear Romeo, and good night indeed. If that thy bent of love be honourable, thy purpose marriage, send me word tomorrow by one that I'll procure to come to thee. But where and what time thou wilt perform the rite, and all my fortune at thy foot I'll lay, and follow thee, my lord, throughout the world. Madam, I come anon. At what o'clock tomorrow shall I send for thee?
At the hour of 9.
I will not fail. 'Tis 20 years till then. 'Tis almost morning. But have thee gone? Good night, good night. Parting is such sweet sorrow that I should say good night till it be morrow.
dwell upon thine eyes, peace in thy breast. Would I were sleep and peace so sweet to rest. Hence will I to my ghostly father's cell, his help to crave and my dear hap to tell.
The grey-eyed morn smiles on the frowning night, checkering the eastern clouds with streaks of light. Now ere the sun advance his burning eye, the day to cheer, and night's dank dew to dry, I must upfill this osier cage of ours with baleful weeds and precious juiced flowers. The earth, that's nature's mother, is her tomb. What is the burying grave that is her womb? Oh, metal is the powerful grace that lies in herbs, plants, stones, and their true qualities. For naught so vile that on the earth doth live, but to the earth some special good doth give. But not so good that ere it is vile. Within this flower, poison hath residence, and medicine power. This being smelt, with that part, cheers each part. Being tasted, slays all senses with the heart.
Good morrow, father.
Benedicity! What early tongue so sweet saluteth me? Young son, this argues a distempered head, so soon to bid good morrow to thy bed. Therefore, thy earliness doth me assure thou art uproused by some distemperature, and if not so, then here I hit it right. Romeo hath not been to bed tonight.
That last is true. The sweeter rest was mine.
God part said! What's that with Rosaline?
With Rosaline, my ghostly father? No! I have forgot that name and that name's woe. I have been feasting with my enemy, where on a sudden one hath wounded me, as by me wounded. Both are remedies within thy help and holy physic lies.
Be plain and homely in thy drift, wriggling confession finds but wriggling shrift.
Then plainly know that my heart's dear love is set on the fair daughter of rich Capulet.
Oh.
As mine on hers, so hers is set on mine, and all combined, save what thou must combine by holy marriage. Father, this I pray, that thou consents to marry me today.
Holy St. Francis. Is Rosalind, who thou did love so well, so soon forsaken? Young men's love lies not then just in their hearts, but in their eyes. Oh, Jesu Maria, what a deal of bride has washed thy sallow cheeks of Rosaline. The sun not yet thy sighs from heaven clears. Thy old groans ring yet in my itched ears.
Thou chidst me oft for loving Rosaline,
For doting, not for loving, pupil mine.
and badest me bury love.
Oh, not in a grave, to lay one in, another out to have.
I pray thee, chide me not. Her I love now, doth grace for grace, and love for love allow. The other did not so.
Oh. Come with me, and for thy exclusion shall be, for this anointed shall so happy prove, to change your household's threshold to pure love.
Oh, let us hence! I stand on some haste!
Hey! Wisely and slow, they stumble that run fast.
Where the devil should this Romeo be? Came he not home tonight?
Not to his father's. I spoke with his man, Tybalt, the kinsman of old Capulet. I sent a letter to his father's house.
A challenge? Oh, my life.
Romeo will answer it. He will answer the letter's master how he dares, being dead.
Alas, poor Romeo. He is already dead. Stabbed with a white wench's black eye, shot through the air with a love song. The very pin of his heart cleft with the blind bow boy's butt shaft, and is he a man to encounter Tybalt?
Why, what is Tybalt?
More than Prince of Cats, I can tell you. He is the courageous captain of goblins. He fights while you sing prick song, keeps time, distance, proportion, rests me his men and rests. 1, 2, and the third in your bosom. The very butcher of a silk button, a duelist, the immortal Poseidon, the pox, the head of such an antic, affecting fantasies. Why is not this a lamentable thing that we should be thus afflicted by these fashion mongers? Oh, their bones, their bones. Ugh. Signor Romeo, you gave us the counterfeit fairly last night.
Good morrow to you both. What counterfeit do I give you?
The slip, sir, the slip. Can you not conceive?
Pardon, good Mercutio. My business was great, and in such a case as mine, a man may strain courtesy.
Oh. That's as much to say, such a case as yours constrains a man to a bow in the hands.
Meaning to curtsy.
Oh, thou hast most kindly hit it.
A most courteous exposition.
Nay, I'm the very pink of courtesy.
The pink for flower.
Right.
Why then is my pump well flowered?
Why? Is this not better now than groaning for love? Oh, now art thou sociable. Mwah! Now art thou Romeo. Now art thou what thou art, by art as well as by nature. For this drivelling love is like a great natural that runs, lolling up and down.
Stop there.
Thou desirest me to stop in my tail against the hair.
I was some in thy tail last.
Thou art mistaken, I would have made it short, for I was come to the whole depth of my tail.
Here's good Liggy.
God ye good morrow, gentlemen. God ye good day, fair gentlemen. Is it good day? 'Tis no less, I tell you. For the bawdy dial of the hand is now upon the prickle. You! What a man are you!
One gentlewoman that God hath made for himself to mar.
Gentlemen, can one of you tell me where I may find the young Romeo?
I can tell you, for I am the youngest of that name.
Oh, you say well. If you be he, sir, I desire some confidence with you.
Oh, she will indict him to some supper.
Bored, so how? Romeo,
Yeah.
will you to your father's? Will to dinner? Thither.
I will follow you.
Farewell, ancient lady. Farewell.
Harry, farewell! Oh, I pray you, sir, what saucy merchant was this that was so full of his ropery?
A gentleman, nurse, that loves to hear himself talk, and will speak more in a minute than he will stand to in a month.
Oh, I speak anything against me, I'll take him down, and I were lustier than he is, and 20 such jacks. And if I cannot, I'll find those that shall. Scurvy knave! I'm none of his flirt gills! Pray you, sir, a word. And as I told you, my young lady bade me inquire you out. But first, let me tell you, if you should lead her in a fool's paradise, it were a very gross kind of behaviour, truly an ill thing, and very weak dealing.
Nurse, commend me to thy lady and mistress. I protest unto thee.
Oh, good heart and in faith. I will tell her as much.
Bid her devise some means to come to Shrift this afternoon. There she shall, their Friar Lawrence's cell, be shrived and married.
This afternoon, sir. Oh. Well, she shall be there. Oh, God in heaven bless thee. Hark you, sir.
Farewell. Commend me to my lady.
The clock struck 9 when I did send the nurse. In half an hour she promised to return. Now is the sun upon the highmost hill of this day's journey, and she is not yet come. And from 9 till 12 is 3 long hours, and she is not yet come. Oh God, she comes. What news? Hast thou met with him? Why lookest thou sad?
Oh, I am a-weary. Give me leave a while. How my bones ache. What jaunt have I had?
I would thou hast my bones and I thy news. Nay, come, I pray thee. Speak, good nurse, speak.
Oh, Jesu, what haste. Can you not stay a while? Do you not see that I'm out of breath?
How art thou out of breath when thou hast breath to say thou art out of breath? Is thy news good or bad? Answer to that. Say either, and I'll state the circumstance.
How my head aches! What head am I? It beats as it would fall in 20 pieces. And my back, onto the side. Oh, my back. Beshrew your heart for sending me about to catch my death with jaunting up and down.
Faith, I am sorry that thou art not well. Sweet nurse, tell me, what says my love?
Are you so hot? Mary, come up, I trow. Oh, is this the poultice for my aching bones? Henceforward, do your messages yourself.
Here's such a coil! Come, what says Romeo?
Have you got leave to go to Shrift today?
I have.
Then hie you hence to Friar Lawrence's cell. There stays a husband to make you a wife. Now comes the want of blood up in your cheeks. They'd be scarlet straight at any news. Oh, I am the drudge and toiling your delight, but you shall bear the burden soon at night. Go! Oh, to dinner! Hie to the cell!
Hide thy fortune! Honest nurse, farewell!
So smile the heavens upon this holy act, and after ours with sorrow chide us not.
Amen. Amen. But come what sorrow can, for it cannot countervail the exchange of joy that one short minute gives me in her sight. Do thou but close our hands with holy words. Then love-devouring death, do what he dares. Is it enough? I may but call her mine.
These violent delights have violent ends, and in their triumph die like fire and powder. Therefore, love moderately.
Here comes the lady. Oh, so light of foot will ne'er wear out the everlasting flame.
Get even to my ghostly confessor.
Come with me, and we shall make short work. For by your leaves you shall not stay alone till Holy Church incorporate two in one.
I pray thee, good Mercutio, let's retire. The day's hot, the catlets abroad, and if we meet, we shall not escape abroad. Now these hot days is the mad blood stirring.
Come, come. Thou art as hot a jack in thy mood as any, and as soon moved to be moody, and as soon moody to be moved.
And what to?
Thou.
Huh.
Why thou hast quarrelled with a man for coughing in the street, because he had awakened thy dog that had lain sleeping in the sun, and yet thou wilt tutor me from quarrelling.
And if I was so apt to quarrel as thou art, then... By my head, here comes the capulet.
By my heel, I cannot.
Gentlemen, good day. A word with one of you.
And but one word with one of us. Couple it with something. Make it a word and a blow.
You shall find me apt enough for that, sir, and you will give me occasion. Mercutio, thou consortest with Romeo.
Consort? What dost thou make us minstrels? And thou make minstrels of us. Look to hear nothing but discords. Here's my fiddlestick. Here's that shall make you dance. Zoons. Consort.
We talk here in the public haunt of men. Either withdraw into some private place, or reason coldly of your grievances, or else depart. Here all eyes gaze on us.
Men's eyes were made to look, and let them gaze. I will not budge for no man's pleasure, I.
Well, peace be with you, sir. Here comes my man, Romeo. The hate I bear thee can afford no better term than this. Thou art a villain!
Tybalt, the reason that I have to love thee doth much excuse the appertaining rage to such a greeting. Villain am I none, therefore farewell. I see thou know'st me not.
Boy, that shall not excuse the injuries thou hast caused me. Therefore, turn and draw.
I do protest. I never injured thee, but love thee better than thou canst devise till thou shalt know the reason of my love. And so, good Capulet, which name I tender as dearly as my own, be satisfied.
Oh, calm, dishonorable, vile submission. Tybalt, you rat catcher, will you walk?
What wouldst have with me?
A king of cats, nothing but one of your 9 wives. Will you pluck your blade out its sheath by the ears? Make haste, lest mine be about your ears, ere it be out.
I am for you.
Gentle Mercutio, put thy rapier up.
Come, sir, your passado.
Stop it. What? Art thou hurt?
Aye, scratch. Married is enough. Go, fetch a surgeon.
Courage, man! The hurt cannot be much.
No. But 'tis enough. 'Twill serve. Ask me tomorrow, and you shall find me a great man. I'm peppered, I warrant, for this world. A plague of both your houses. Zoons, a braggart, a rogue, a villain to scratch a man to death. Why the devil came you between us? I was hurt under your arm.
I thought all for the best.
Help me into some house when I'm going, or I shall faint. The plague of both your houses! They have made worms to me. I have it. And soundly too. Your houses!
This gentleman, the prince's near ally, my very friend, hath got his mortal hurt in my behalf. My reputation stained with Tybalt's slander. Tybalt that an hour hath been my kinsman. Oh, sweet Juliet, thy beauty hath made me effeminate, and in thy temper softened valour still.
Romeo! Brave Mercutio is dead.
On this day's black fate, on more days doth depend. This but begins the woe others must end.
Here comes the furious Tybalt back again.
Alive in triumph, and Mercutio slain. Away to heaven! Respective lenity and fire-eyed fury be my conduct now. And now, Tybalt, take the villain back again that late thou gavest me. For Mercutio's soul is but a little way above our heads, staying for thine to keep him company. Either thou or I or both must go with him.
Thou, wretched boy, that didst consort him here, shall with him end.
This shall determine that. Have it!
Noble Prince, I can discover all the unlucky manage of this fatal brawl. Here lies the man slain by young Romeo that slew thy kinsman, brave Mercutio.
Tybalt, my cousin! Ah, Prince, as thou art true, for blood of ours, shed blood of Montague!
Benvolio, who began this bloody fray?
Tybalt, here slain, whom Romeo's hand did slay. Romeo, thou spoken fair, made me think how nice the call was. And all this uttered with gentle breath, calm look, knees humbly bowed. Could not take truce to the unruly spleen of Tybalt. Death to peace, that he tilts with piercing blade at bold Mercutio's breast. Romeo, he cries aloud, hold friend's heart. His agile arm beats down their fatal blades, twixt them rushes. And leaf whose arm, an envious thrust from Tybalt, hit the lifeless stout Mercutio. And then Tybalt fled, But by and by comes back to Romeo, who had but newly entertained revenge. And to it they go like lightning, for whom I could not depart them was stabbed till not slain. And as he fell did Romeo turn and fly. This is the truth, or let them Romeo die.
He is a kinsman to the Montague. Affection makes him false. He speaks not true. I beg for justice, which thou, prince, must give. Romeo slew Tybalt. Romeo must not live.
Romeo slew him. He slew Mercutio. Who now the price of his dear blood doth owe?
Not Romeo, Prince. He was Mercutio's friend. His fault concludes but what the law should end, the life of Tybalt.
And for that offence, immediately we do exile him hence. I have an interest in your hate's proceeding. My blood for your rude brawls just lie a-bleeding. But I'll have mercy with so strong a fine, you will all repent the loss of mine.
No.
I will be deaf to pleading and excuses, nor tears nor prayers shall purchase out abuses, therefore use none. Let Romeo hence in haste, else when he's found, that hour shall be his last.